My name is Tim Cleary. I'm a associate professor in the school psych program. I'm a practicum coordinator and a training director of the school psych program as well. At the outset, we would first like to thank each of you for agreeing to help UWM prepare our students for practice in various types of pupil service roles, that is, as a school psychologist, school counselor, or a social worker. The field-based experiences are designed to give our students the essential skills and competencies needed to facilitate their success. So, in short, your role as supervisor is absolutely essential to our students as they begin their careers. In this presentation, we will seek to accomplish three general goals. The first is to provide a general overview of pupil service standards that are used to evaluate practicum students by both DPI and by UWM faculty. The second goal is to discuss the roles and procedures for practicum students. And finally, our third objective is to discuss the process and tactics for assessing practicum students and for providing feedback to those students during conferences. So if we begin with the first goal, with regard to providing an overview of the pupil service standards, all UWM professional education programs use the Wisconsin state standards. And as you know, there are 7 Wisconsin state pupil service standards. These standards specifically apply to school counselors, to school social workers, and to school psychologists. UWM has adopted them to meet the urban mission of UWM that focuses on equity and equality. And as you might recall, these standards involve the following. Number 1 is to understand the teacher standards. Number 2 is knowledge of learning and comprehensive, coordinated policies and practices that support pupil learning, health, safety, and development. Number 3, using research and knowledge to improve practice. The 4th pupil service standard involves professional ethics and social behaviors. Number 5 is working collaboratively to develop responsive support services within educational settings. Number 6, addressing social, emotional, behavioral, and physical concerns. And finally, the 7th standard involves working successfully with pupils, parents, professional educators, employers, and community support systems. Now, you can follow along the link on the right side of this webpage to read a full description of each of these standards and how UWM relates the state standards to our urban mission. In addition to these standards, each of the 3 programs that I mentioned, which were school psych, the school counseling, and the school social workers, have specific content standards that are linked to other state and national institutions. So the different areas of pupil service programs will be providing you with a description of the content standards in an introductory packet, and the goal is to link the DPI 7 standards with these content standards. So ultimately, once you get the packet, if you have questions about the standards, you can contact your student, intern, or practicum student's university supervisor for your professional program.